It's a painful wound that still has Israel reeling. Even a year since Hamas rampaged through kibutz Beri and other Israeli communities near Gaza, that wound has far from healed. Driving through the streets of Beri, and you really get a strong sense that the scars of the October 7th attacks are still very much here. Almost every one of the houses along these roads has been damaged and was overrun. The families inside torn apart, people killed, abducted to Gaza, traumatized.
It used to be a family house, a beautiful home.
Inside one burned out shell, Yarden Semach tells me how his neighbours, the Haran family, were killed and kidnapped from their home. Bullet holes and scorch marks where Palestinian gunmen ran amok. Kibbutz Beri lost more than 100 people in the October 7th attacks, one of the unsuspecting Israeli communities worst affected. Another 10 residents are among the hostages still being held in this ongoing ordeal. It's hard to imagine people ever feeling safe here again.
I believe that it's possible. It will be a big challenge, and it might take a long time for people to feel as safe as we felt before October 7.
But you said yourself, you know, that feeling of security that you had on October the 6th, that was an illusion.
It was an illusion.
What I'm asking is, do you think that a community so close to Gaza can ever really be secure and safe?
You know, once something happens, you know that it can, you always have in the back of your mind that it can happen again.
They killed my sister over there. Okay? She's one of them.
But among this close-knit community, brutalized and scattered, there is determination to rebuild.
That Beri will recover. The most of the people will come back, rebuild their lives, rebuild their house, rebuild the kibbutz, and Beri will come again, I hope stronger than before, but there is no infrastructure for kids. There's no school. People with family cannot come back yet.
How difficult is it for people to come back emotionally after what happened? Must be hard.
It's difficult. It's hard. I think that Beri recover again, it takes time. It will take time.
Meanwhile, building is underway. 100 residents have already returned, though most are still living an hour's drive from the memories of home, in temporary houses in the Israeli town of Hatzarim. Hi, Matthew. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
This is my son. Like Ayelet Hakim, who says her family's narrow escape from being killed in their Beri home is still keeping them away.
It's a trauma of living in a house where vicious terrorists invaded, and sitting in my safe room for hours and hours, not knowing what's going on, and felt like I've been threatened. So I feel in that house, I feel unsafe. In that house,
but in the kibbutz,
not on the kibbutz. No, if
not,
I have
not
another,
the house,
no.
but the kibbutz, you want to go back.
Yeah, kibbutz Beri is my home. That's where I want to live.
But living after so much death and destruction here will never be the same. Matthew Chance, CNN, in kibbutz Beri, southern Israel.